Good morning, I'm Caitlin Levan.
And I'm Jayla Gerke. Today is Tuesday, June 5th, 2018.
We would like to invite you to stand and join us for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Mrs. Mahoy's class. Let's begin our moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. We will now join Mr. Michael with the Caught Being Good drum.
No, just the chapter. No Caught Being Good.
All right. Well, good morning. Good to see everybody here at Meadows Edge today on this wonderful day. So here we are at Tuesday, the end of the school year for students. Almost, not quite till the end of the day, right? So we have plenty of things going on. I think it's going to be a really fun day today. I know teachers have planned a lot of things for you. Now we still have some pieces to finish up for work, but we also have some fun things. But as we go through today, I just wanted to encourage you to make sure we're making great choices, to make sure that we're supporting each other. And just to tell you how proud I am for this being such a great year. I know for kindergartners, it's been their first year here. It's been my first year, and it's been amazing. And I can't believe how fast it's gone. It just seems like I blinked and wow, here we are at the end today. So I just tell you, I'm looking forward to a great day. I know the little bit of rain out there, but that's okay. Yesterday at field day, wasn't that spectacular? Probably one of the best field days ever. So great job to staff and students for making that so wonderful. All of our parent volunteers that came in, our PTO that came in. There's so many people that work together to make that a great thing. So that's just outstanding. So just wanted to leave you with a couple of thoughts today, and as you're getting ready to go into summer, I want to encourage you again to take some time to read, to spend some time with family. Take it as an opportunity to kind of re-energize a little bit, but also not let things go. We want to make sure we still practice on things so when you come back next year for our kindergartners through fourth graders that we start strong. If you're a fifth grader, congratulations. I know you're going to be going over to Grissom next year. That's going to be exciting too. And to tell you, middle school is such an amazing experience. It's wonderful. I know some of you are probably a little bit nervous, but I can tell you, because I spent a lot of time there, that you get there in your first week and you figure everything out, and all of a sudden it just seems like this is no big deal, and you just slide right in. So I know over the summer you're going to be thinking about it, but I'm telling you, it's going to be wonderful. It takes you a few days to get settled, and then you run. It's going to be wonderful. So I also want to tell you that today I'm going to make one more quick announcement at the end. So I'm going to send it back over to the announcers, but they're going to send it back to me for the very end for one more announcement. So I'm going to send it back over to them.
Thank you, Mr. Michael. Now we go to the hot corner with Parker to see what Miss Kelly's cooking today.
Good morning, I'm Parker Brown with our daily menu. Today for lunch you will have the following choices: pepperoni calzone, chicken drumstick, banana muffins, sweet potato fries, and fruit cocktail.
Thanks, Parker. Now here's Mia with today's birthday report.
Good morning, I'm Yuva Virovic. Today, Lorraine Jones in Miss Albright's class is celebrating her birthday. The Meadows Edge community would like to wish Lorraine a very happy birthday. Now back to the anchor team.
Thanks, Mia. We will now go to the weather corner with Lily to see what the weather will be today.
Good morning, I'm Zoe Phelps. Today will be partly sunny with a high of 75. Now back to the anchor team.
Thanks, Zoe. Thank you, Mr. Phipps, for planning a fun-filled field day for us yesterday. Also, we'd like to thank all the teachers, aides, and volunteers for your help making this a very special day for all of us.
Today, kindergarten will have their Jubilee from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock, and our 5th grade class will be celebrating our last day of Meadows Edge with a graduation celebration.
Today is our last... Wait, this script.
You gotta go back over to the script. Don't close it out. You can go back to the script.
Okay. Today is our last day to present the MEH news to you. Next fall, the group of 5th grade students will be bringing the MEH morning news to each day. Now we'll go back to Mr. Michael.
Great. So thank you for that nice little pass off. So yeah, it is the last day for the news today, but of course we'll start right away when it comes time next year, and we'll have another crew into helping us start our day off every day as we did today. There's one more thing we're going to do today, and so as you know, we do drills, and we do fire drills and code blue, or code, we call them lockdown now, lockdown drills and storm drills. And so today we have our last drill. And so what we're going to do is in just a little bit, right after announcements, we're going to do our final drills for the year. And we're going to do a lockdown drill. And just remember, a lockdown drill is one of those drills we do where it means that when we call the lockdown drill that everybody goes to the nearest classroom. They go in the classroom and the teacher will direct you from there. But basically you're gonna close in, turn off the lights, and we're gonna be quiet in there because it just means that there's something we're worried about. Okay, so but today's a drill. We're just practicing, and then we're gonna move. I'm gonna say, okay, the lockdown drill's done. We're gonna move to a shelter in place, and a shelter in place just means that now we're going to stay in the classroom, but lights can go back on, and actually you can even go back to work. It just means that nobody can leave the room until the shelter in place is done. And that just keeps everybody in one spot. And there can be lots of reasons to do a shelter in place drill. You know, sometimes you just don't want kids moving around. Maybe we've got some workmen coming through with some materials and we just want to make sure the kids aren't crossing. So lots of reasons to do that. But what you need to understand is that in the lockdown drill, it's going to be dark and quiet and hide and just stay put and be silent. In the shelter in place drill, the lights can go back on and we're just going to stay in the room. We're going to shelter in place, stay in the spot, okay? So we'll do that shortly. So I'll be coming on the announcements to announce those shortly over the main PA system. I'm going to send it back over to the desk so they can do their official sign off for MEH for this year.
Thank you, Mr. Michael.
Goodbye, Meadows Edge!